Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you the number one mental barrier that's keeping you stuck and playing small, but more importantly, how to eliminate it. Before we dive into today's training, I want to offer you a free video training on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You can grab it directly in the description box below and also on my website, heatherhakes.com. Today, I want to dive into the biggest mental barrier that is keeping you stuck and how to eliminate it. And every single human experiences this, and I want to help you uncover it and then eliminate it so it stops holding you back and keeping you stuck. And that biggest mental barrier is self-doubt. What led me to creating this video is a call I had this week with a coaching client, and I realized every single one of my clients has experienced this, and so have I. But he is a business owner who's been in business for 18 years, and he still struggles with self-doubt, which also leads to feeling of unworthiness, which is keeping him stuck from scaling his business, the revenue that he seeks, and ultimately not living up to his potential. So I know that you can relate. I want to help you uncover self-doubt in whatever area of life it's affecting you. It could be your finances, your relationships, starting that business, growing that business, whatever it may be. Self-doubt is the number one greatest mental barrier that's keeping you stuck. And here's what self-doubt can look like. Pay attention to that little voice inside your head. Those thoughts, I'm not enough, I'm not ready, I'm not capable. I remember when I experienced this back in 2017, I got stuck in the comparison trap, which led to my self-doubt, comparing myself to somebody 20 chapters ahead. Who am I to do this? So my self-doubt led to feeling like an imposter, which led to actions like procrastination, and it meant $0 in my bank account, not creating the income and impact I wanted in my business. So I want you to stop and pause and take just a moment. Where is self-doubt holding you back? Where are you latching on to those limiting beliefs which are leading to actions like procrastination or indecision? Perhaps you feel overwhelmed or distracted, or you lose focus. Self-doubt, remember, our thoughts create our emotions, which lead to our actions and create every result in our life. So thoughts are always the first domino, and beliefs are just thoughts you keep thinking. But what happens is we latch on to these thoughts rather than just observing these thoughts. And that's what I want to help you do. Number one, you have to become aware. Where is self-doubt holding back? And then number two, what are those negative narratives? What negative stories do you have around that area of life in which you feel stuck, so that we can pull the weeds and plant new seeds and help you get unstuck in that area of life? So for example, my coaching client this week, full of self-doubt, which is for him leading to overwhelm, distraction, lack of focus, and then he has these negative narratives. It's hard to find the right people, so it's keeping him stuck. And that's the process that we're working through. Is number one, now he's got a lot of awareness around it. And then he gets to choose, just like you do, if you want to continue that story and that narrative, which are going to give you those results, or if you're ready to change them. And ultimately, I just want you to know that self-doubt is a lie. Now, I want to walk you through how I've overcome self-doubt in many areas of my life. I remember in my 20s, I had a lot of self-doubt, insecurity in dating and relationships. In my mid-30s, when I started my business, I had self-doubt and imposter syndrome on becoming a coach and being able to help others because it was something new. I've had self-doubt when it comes to physical feats, but guess what? I want to teach you the ABCs. Action builds confidence. It's that procrastination and analysis paralysis that is giving you momentum, fueling the self-doubt, keeping you stuck. And so that's what I shared with my coaching client this week is action builds confidence. He has to start creating confidence in his life. He has to create certainty that when he takes action, he can get out of doubt and start building the confidence. And then exactly what I did when it came to business and relationship and physical feats. How did I build confidence that when I put my mind to something, I can achieve it? Through consistency and repetition. For me, it started with running. And I've done a lot of running feats, a lot of half marathons. I've done a full marathon, which led to triathlons. But I continue to challenge myself and persevere, building that resilience and confidence. And those physical feats have then helped me in business and relationships, because I want you to know that your mindset is the foundation for your success in life. So now I want to move into helping you upgrade your mindset, and really it comes down to shifting your self-concept. This is something I've talked about tons of times before, but Maxwell Maltz wrote a book, Psycho-Cybernetics, and he talks all about self-concept. Dr. Joe Dispenza calls this that your personality is creating your personal reality. So let's boil this down, and I want to help you upgrade your self-concept so you can get out of self-doubt, build that confidence and certainty, and start taking action so you can reach your full potential. So when it comes to self-concept or your self-image, it's made up of three things. It's your thoughts and your emotions, which lead to the actions or inactions you take, creating every result. So literally it's those three things. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions create every outcome in your life. If you don't like your current outcome, if you don't like where you're at in your finances, or you've been wanting to start this business but you haven't taken the action, or you want to grow your business, or you really want to go from single into a thriving relationship, you have to understand that it's your thoughts, emotions, and actions that are keeping you stuck. So how do you get unstuck? You literally have to upgrade your self-concept, your self-image. So let me walk you through how I did this back in 2017 when I went from employee to entrepreneur. It really is this idea of an identity shift. So back in 2017, when I was stuck in self-doubt, which then created momentum and snowballed into feeling like an imposter, which led to actions of procrastination, creating unwanted results, no impact, and no income. And I got really clear on the actions I had been taking, the thoughts I had, the beliefs and emotions that I was sitting in. And I want you to know, think of your emotions as check engine lights. Your emotions let you know where your thoughts are. So are your emotions empowering you? Do you feel confident and joy and grateful and empowered? Or are you feeling doubt, overwhelm, fear, and scarcity? Your emotions are the indicator of the thoughts that you are thinking. And remember, thoughts are the first domino. So in 2017, I had to get really clear. I was inconsistent, full of self-doubt. I felt like an imposter, which was creating procrastination and giving me shitty results in my life. And so really what I want you to do is do this work. Write this pen to paper. This is the first step in creating change in your life, which is awareness. Write down the thoughts, the emotions, and the actions you've been taking, because that's where you've created feeling stuck. Literally stuck in a rut, not where you want to be. So the flip side on how you upgrade your mindset and your self-images, pretty much what is the opposite of all of that? So for me, it was creating consistency, having confidence, taking action. And that's what it really came down to for me. I had to create consistency, take action. And remember the ABCs. Action builds confidence. And for me, what it really boiled down to is I had to have a strong why. I needed a purpose. I am a mission-driven coach, and my mission is I know how bad it feels to be stuck, and I don't want anyone else to feel that. So when I stopped making it about me, now I had a strong why. I had purpose. I had intrinsic motivation, which led to becoming consistent, daily, consistently creating content. And when I was creating daily, consistent content, now I was building confidence and belief in myself. And guess what? My results started to change. I started to attract clients, and then guess what? I was now creating impact and having income. So that's what I want you to do. Get really clear on who you've been, and then you need to get clear on literally the opposite. If you're full of self-doubt, you want to be confident. If you're procrastinating, you want to be taking action and consistent. If you're distracted and overwhelmed, you need to be organized. If you feel like an imposter, how can you create belief. And what I did is I had to find evidence of past experiences in which I took action where I was successful in life. And I know you have tons of examples of your own. So all this comes down to is a perspective shift. It's a mindset shift so you can get out of your own way, stop feeling self-doubt and like an imposter, and create that confidence, belief, and clarity and vision for forward focus. And then it comes down to you showing up every single day for yourself, taking action. When you do this, it literally is an identity shift because the old you, parts of that will literally fall away. It's the death of the old self. You don't want to be someone full of self-doubt and procrastinating and overwhelmed and stressed out because you will never reach your full potential from that state of being. You want to step into confidence and belief and consistent. And then guess what? The sky is not the limit. Your belief system is. I would love to hear from you. What questions do you have around this? And if this is making sense and resonating and you are ready for change and want to get out of your own way, I do offer one-on-one coaching. You can learn more and schedule a free call by visiting my website, heatherhakes.com. This is exactly what I do with my coaching clients. It's getting really clear on who you've been. Then you're going to realize there's a gap. Then it's getting clear and creating that forward focus and that aim. What do you want to have, be, do, and experience? And it all comes down to who do you need to be? Who do you need to become? Because guess what? It's the be, do, have principle. When you become this next level of you and you start doing those aligned actions, you will have your desired results in life. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're the first to know when new videos drop. And give me a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next one.